There's gotta be a street that I can turn down over here somewhere. Oh god, I think I'm freaking lost. Oh boy, I don't know where I am. Somewhere in Chinatown. I'm in very unfamiliar territory. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go right now. All right, we are going out for the day. And today, I have a tentative itinerary. The main thing is to go explore. Let's go learn some history about this place, shall we? Down the elevator we go. So we're going to the ground floor. Japanese garden. I believe today, the main thing I want to do, there's a park called Rizal Park. I want to walk around there, check it out. There's a Japanese garden. Not really a big deal, but just kind of curious. Then after we explore the Japanese garden, we'll walk around Rizal Park itself. And then from Rizal Park, we'll go to a place called Intramuros, which has a lot of historical significance. And then from Intramuros, we'll explore Chinatown. And then from Chinatown, we'll probably take a little break. And then in the evening, we'll probably go up to a little place called Makati. There's a market up there that I'm curious about, and that will be pretty much our day. All right, so I'm using this Grab app to grab me a taxi, and then we're gonna use this to get to where we need to go. That's our ride. All right, so we have just been picked up. We get to ride in this lovely little red car, and adventure begins. Here we go. Philippines. The Philippine flag right behind me. Let's just go for a little stroll through the park, shall we? Rizal Park. We are here to just check out the Japanese garden. I don't know why I'm going to Japanese garden in the Philippines. There's really no need to. There's so many Japanese gardens I can go to in Japan. All right, I think I've seen enough of the Japanese garden. It's nice, but I didn't come to the Philippines to look at Japanese gardens. This is just kind of like a starting point, and then we're going to use this as a launch pad to get to our next place. Actually, I'm more curious about this whole park in general. They have all these statues of all these heads. They must be like famous people. These guys helped liberate the Philippines from the Spanish rule. So I'm just wandering through this park, Rizal Park, and I love this little area where our little Filipino flags are just kind of like waving about. It's a very beautiful place. It's a little area over here, like there's like food stalls and everything. I'm just gonna go wander through there also. Just kind of curious. It's so hot. I got me lemonade. Oh, that hits a spot. That tastes so good. So this is like very refreshing. So I think from here, if we walk straight, we can go to the next place I want to go to, which is called Intramuros. We're gonna ride a Filipino Lamborghini, everybody. This is a Filipino Lamborghini. All right, let's go. I guess we're riding Filipino Lamborghini with natural air condition. The word Intramuros. In Spanish, I believe it means within these walls. That was established right around 1571. Before World War II, during World War II, and then after World War II. And then for World War II, this was built by the Spaniards, and they established this as kind of like their base and their headquarters. The Spanish ruled Philippines for a time. During World War II, the Japanese had control of the area. There's a place here called Fort Santiago where the Japanese had their prison. After World War II, I think it's around the 70s, the Intramural Administration something. And then this group now is what preserves and takes care of this whole area. I just want to be here to walk around and discover it. This is a great place to start. St. Augustine Church, the oldest stone church in the Philippines, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So let's walk around and check it out. So this is the Basilica, also known as the Church of Manila. It's a big Catholic church. The next place I'm trying to find is a place called Fort Santiago. Oh, there seems to be a street right up here. No, wrong wrong street. I don't know where I am. We'll just keep walking. But I know the general direction of which way I need to go. I think we're definitely in a weird place. Let's get out of this weird place. All right, I think I found our next place, Fort Santiago. What do we know about Fort Santiago? Kind of like a citadel. It used to be a defensive fortress created by the Spanish. And I guess they also have like prisons and dungeons and things inside here. Quite impressive, isn't it? It's a very, very big place. Quite remarkable. It's got like a little moat around it too. I think the neat thing, if you're walking around here, there's plenty of explanations in English to tell you about each of the general area. I'm just admiring the architecture and the history behind this. The main thing I know about this area is that it was owned by the Spaniards, and then during World War II, it was run by the Japanese. And then of course, after World War II, pretty much went back to the Philippines. That's deep. I just learned about what's called the Manila Massacre, when the Americans liberated the Filipinos. Over 100,000 Filipino civilians were killed by the Japanese. Wow. You know, you think about that, civilians, 100,000 civilians died at the hands of the Japanese. War, man, it's ugly. All right, I think we've dug deep into the history here. I think it's pretty good. Learned a lot. It's enlightening to say the least, you know, to see the relation between Japan, the Philippines, and the United States nowadays. I mean, everybody's all friends and everything. You look at the past and everything, and I just hope all things can be forgiven. Japan has been a great example of peace going forward, but you can see why other people are still mad because of the history. But the most important thing is we can live, learn, and move forward. Listening to the Filipino guides talk about the massacre by the Japanese, you can still feel a lot of their like, I can't believe they did this. It makes me sad because I'm from Japan and I just love Japan so much. And it's hard to think that there was a time when Japan was just so, wow, it's hard to believe. Yeah, take a deep breath. That's history, man. The most important thing for humankind is to get along and to love one another, because all that remains in the end is just remains. What was a fortress one day will just be a place where people wander on and explore, learning about its history later in the future. So let's learn from the past world. It's all about peace and love. We're learning new things. I think that's part of the joy of travel. At the end of the day, it's all about living in a world where we can all get along. That's the welcome to Chinatown Arch. All right, so we are in Binondo. This is the oldest Chinatown in the world. It is the first Chinatown in the whole world. It dates back even before the one in San Francisco. So, you know, you gotta visit the oldest Chinatown. The oldest Chinatown in the Philippines. Man, there's a lot of activity going on here. I have to be careful. A lot of people. Wow. It's just congested, but it is quite the experience. Oh, and it's very dirty. Ooh. And there's a strange smell. So yeah, I don't know if I want to stay here too long. A little too crowded for my taste. But it is an interesting place to explore. You get away from the arch, and then down here it's not as crazy. Oh boy, I don't know where I am. 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 Somewhere in Chinatown. I don't know where I am. I don't even know where to go. Let's just walk, find the main street, and then let's go back to BGC. Go back to BGC. Go back to BGC. I don't know where I am, so I'm in very unfamiliar territory. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go right now. So, okay. All right, we cool. I don't even know where I'm going. Let's pull out the map and just reorientate ourselves. All right, I think I found what I'm looking for. I just wanted to stop off at the lucky Chinatown Mall. So I think I found it, but very, very interesting. It's a different world down here. I found the good fortune cat. All right, I think I've seen enough of Chinatown. I'm gonna head back to Fort Bonifacio where I'm staying, recharge all the batteries, and then get ready for the evening. So let's go. So I decided to come to another night market. This is the one that was closest to BGC, and it's in a place called Makati. They have live music and food. So maybe I'm going to spend the rest of my evening here and then go back and go to bed. It's been a good day. And that's actually a really big shake. I wasn't expecting it to be that big. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't think I can drink all that. Way too big. But I am digging the vibe and the live music. It's actually kind of cool. I'm like the only person that's here by himself, so it's kind of weird. Well, I guess that's what life is like when you're just solo traveling. Actually, a good way to close out the video. I'm just having my dinner. Alright, so it's my first time having Jollibees ever. And I've heard so many things from so many people saying, if you're gonna have like Filipino fast food, is this really the quintessential Filipino fast food? I have no idea. So, what is this? Oh, looks like it comes with rice. You get chicken. She asked me if I wanted spicy, so I said 2 dashes of spicy. And then the gravy, comes with the gravy. And the lady said the gravy is refillable. It doesn't cost anything. So you can refill the gravy. It's been a very, very eventful day. We've done a lot. Philippines is pretty fun. I really enjoy it. It's been a really good day. We've learned a lot of good history and really got a good sense of the culture, especially around Intramuros. I'm actually glad I really went there today. I think that was, for me, Intramuros was the highlight of the day. And I think the night market today, I think what I enjoyed most about that was the live music. The live music was pretty fun. And now here we are back to our home base here in the BGC. Thank you for watching. Show me some love by hitting that like button. Let me know that you enjoyed the adventure that we had together today. If you have any questions or suggestions about other spots I can hit up here in the Philippines, do comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. Follow me on my wonderful ventures, not just in Japan, but of course, like I said, this series, we're actually out and about. We're in the Philippines, so it's a lot of fun. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you on the next round. It's a light tunnel.